Hello, welcome to the Eternal Tribute channel, and in this video we came to bring a list of famous celebrities who ended up dying in the last 24 hours. But first, leave your like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest news from the world of celebrities. So let's go straight to Judy Pulver. Judy Pulver, the singer, songwriter, and keyboardist who had a second, four-decade career as a music sales executive with The Hollywood Reporter and Variety, has died. She was 77. Pulver died Tuesday morning at a rehabilitation facility in Santa Monica after a battle with lung cancer, her husband, composer, and guitarist Don Peake told the. Pulver's 1973 album, Pulver Rising, was released by MGM Records and featured the single Dancing on the Moon, which she performed on television the following year and as the opening act on a Mott the Hoople tour. The Connecticut native moved into sales and marketing when she created the music advertising business at There in 1980. She told them, "I believe I can sell music ads because I'm an artist," Peake noted. They said, "Go and sit over there and see what you can do." She would spend 27 years at There, launching its film and TV music editorial franchise and leading the newspaper's two-day conference sponsored each year by music rights organizations ASCAP, BMI, and SESAC. She moved to Variety in 2007 and worked there until her retirement in 2022. Pulver and Peake first met when he came to There to inquire about an ad for The People Under the Stairs, the 1991 film from Wes Craven that he composed music for. They reconnected and were married in 2017. Thana Debsey. A new Syrian actress, Thana Debsey, died on Tuesday evening, aged 83. The Syrian Artists Syndicate mourned on its official page the late wife of the artist Salim Sabri. The late was born in Aleppo and began her artistic career in the mid-50s of the last century. Thana Debsey participated with her sister, Thara Debsey, in the performances that the People's Theatre Troupe presented on the stage of the National Library Theatre in Aleppo. She joined the Syrian Artists Syndicate on March 1, 1968. Thana leaves behind her husband, Syrian actor Salim Sabri, and 3 children, including actress Yara Sabri. Tony Ganios. Tony Ganios, one of the actors in Porky's, has died. His big screen moment came in 1981, 2 years after his film debut. After The Wanderers, which followed a gang of teenagers in the Bronx in 1963, came the Florida teenagers of the 1950s in Porky's, the movie that inaugurated the feast of scatology and sexual jokes that would end 2 decades later in American Pie. It was Porky's and its sequels that made the short career of Tony Ganios, who died on Sunday. The news of his death, a heart attack following surgery, was announced on Tuesday by his girlfriend, Amanda Serrano Ganios. He was 64 years old. Tony Ganios, one of the actors from Porky's, has died. Tony Ganios would also appear in the 2 sequels to Porky's, released in 1983 and 1985, and at the beginning of the 1990s he was with Bruce Willis in Airport Heist, a second film with Philip Kaufman, Rising Sun 1993, alongside stars such as Harvey Keitel, Sean Connery, and Wesley Snipes, marked his early farewell to cinema. In an interview in 2015, he explained that although he missed acting, he didn't miss the entertainment industry and most of the people in it. Steve Miller. Steve Miller, an award-winning science fiction writer best known for the near-boundless universes and complex characters he created with his wife, died Tuesday at his home in Waterville. Miller's death was announced in a social media post by his wife, Sharon Lee, who did not specify a cause of death, but wrote that Miller was found on the floor, unconscious, and not breathing after he had told her he was heading out for a walk. He was 73. While Miller is known in the science fiction community for the hundreds of stories he and Lee wrote together, he is best remembered for having co-authored The Leyden Universe, a series that now includes 25 books described as space operas, with stories emphasizing the interpersonal connections between characters, human or otherwise, within vast literary universes. He was a bubbling mix of well-digested information with a large dash of chaos, Lee wrote Wednesday in an email. That said, when he was writing, he bore down in a way that I seldom do. I'm in it for the characters and the cultures. Steve was in it for the world building, the characters, and what novelists call truth, which actually doesn't often have anything to do with real-world truth, but is the feeling that a book, a scene, a character has produced something irrefutable. Miller and Lee moved from Baltimore, where they are from, to Skowhegan in 1988, the same year their first co-authored novel and the Lydon universe's first book, Agent of Change, was published. They had been married since 1980 and writing together since they began seeing each other in 1976. Ewan McIntosh. British actor Ewan McIntosh, known for his role in the series The Office, died on Wednesday 21/2 at the age of 50. The actor plays Keith Bishop, an accountant, in the British edition of the sitcom. The cause of death has not been disclosed. It is with great sadness that we announce the peaceful passing of our beloved comedy genius Ewan McIntosh, the artist's team told the British press. In addition to The Office, McIntosh appeared in series such as Little Britain and Afterlife, You're Gonna Have to Swallow Me. In the cinema, he stood out for his performance in The Lobster, a film directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, the director who is now making a name for himself with Poor Creatures.